Galaxy 1138 is all clear and clanker free. This is Clone Army Radio.
What is up, Clone Army? Welcome to episode 38. My number one, it's from the same movie.
Oh.
It's a little different of an area, different feeling, I guess. But when I think of Star Wars, a lot of the times, most of the time, the part that pops in my head is the sunset on Tatooine with Luke looking out.
Yes.
I get the goosebumps every time I think about it. The what I call Luke's theme, the Force theme plays. It's such an emotional theme because it's like sad, but it also makes me smile every time I hear it. And Luke is he's standing looking out over the dunes at these two suns setting after he just was told that he can't leave again. And he's looking out like, there's so many things that could be going through his head. What goes through my head is like, he's trapped. He's probably sad and pissed that he's trapped, and he's just looking out at, so it's either, it could be taken as a couple of different ways. And it's also interpreted differently depending on my mood. He's staring at these suns going down. And it's like, you want to go out there, but you're not allowed. And these suns are setting, like your chances of getting out there are closing. This could be, your friends have all been to the academy already. They've surpassed you. And all you can do is dream about it. You're not allowed to leave. So it could be looked at that way, as your window's closing. Could be looked at as, this is it. This is all I'm going to do. I'm never going to leave here. This is who I am. I'm,
Moisture farmer.
Moisture farmer. I tend to look at it as maybe this is the Force's way of telling him that your time is coming sooner than you think. That this chapter of your life is over and bigger things are coming.
So the sun is setting on his old life, and tomorrow it'll be a new life.
A new day. Yeah. Huh. That's the one I like to look at, but it could be taken as all of those ways because, like the music, he is filled with all of these different emotions. I want to go, but I can't. There's got to be something better out there for me. This is everything you think of. I would say as a younger person, as a kid or, right. A teenager or someone turning 18.
Coming of age, yeah.
But it can also be taken as, people our age as well. Sometimes I think about like the things that I still haven't done. And like I could be looking at those sunsets as this is the end. I'm doing it tomorrow. A new day. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's just a very powerful moment filled with emotions and filled with hope. I like to look at it more as the hopeful one, that it's tomorrow's a new day and this part of your life is over. You're not going to be just a moisture farmer anymore.
That's a great way to look at it because we know what happens the next day.
Right.
And his world is flipped upside down and he's ready. He doesn't go cower. And he doesn't go hide. He knows his destiny does not lie with moisture farming and on Tatooine. He knows he's got to get off that planet. When I think the final pieces fall and he loses his aunt and uncle, the opportunity, the door opens and he willingly accepts the challenge and goes through the door, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's it's scary and everything, but there's nothing for him here, as he says.
Yeah. I mean, and what you just said, like he's all in, man. He doesn't back down from it. This is what not necessarily what he wanted to do, but it's something. It's different. It's change. It's a new life, and he just goes all in. I don't know that any other film has captured this moment though, like George Lucas does with him looking out at the setting suns. It's just a swirl of emotions, and John Williams just crushes it with the music.
I mean, he is on the money. He knows what's up. He knows what emotion he's trying to inflict onto the audience. It's what I mean, this is like a well thought out theme, and it delivers, and it's probably why so many people are into these movies, is because they can connect. They can identify with the characters, and they and a lot of it has to do with the music, putting you in that mindset, taking you to, if you're a kid, the day that you're going to have to step up and leave the nest, or if you have left the nest, remembering that you left the nest, or you know what I mean? The security blanket is out, and it's all on you. Your actions determine your future. And this is Luke kind of like having his last moments as a child, really, because tomorrow he's going to have to be an adult.
Very well said. I would be willing to put money on it that every single one of us out there has been that character looking out, looking at what your next move is, what's out there, what's over, what's beginning. It's hope and moving forward, I guess. I don't know. It's just, like I said, it depends on where I'm at when I watch it. Like what goes through my head. But it's just, people say Star Wars, and that's one of the first things that pops in my head is that moment. It's just,
that's what I wanted for this episode to talk about, is like, when someone says Star Wars, what are the moments that pop in your head? George Lucas moments. Mm-hmm. and that's what's, that's what you're saying. This is your top moment that you remember. It resonates with you. You've been, like you said, you've been that character,
right? Or
you're still that character in some ways. So that's, you know what I mean? You're still finding meaning in that scene, because life is always changing. It's always something on the horizon.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's our 5 Lucas era moments.